Hello everyone and welcome back to another Rise of Kingdom video. My name is Legend Ronnie and today we have the stage 1 on the Marauders. And I'm definitely gonna kill some Marauders. We're gonna have some Q&A as well. Plenty of questions. The free-for-all KvK is confirmed and oh boy, is this gonna be some entertaining and exciting KvK? Yes, of course it will be. João Paulo, thank you very much for your sub. So let's get into it. Let's get the party started, because there's gonna be a lot of Marauders that need to be killed. I can also talk about the face-to-face with the dev. There's a couple of things there that we can talk about. Skywalker, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Let's go, everyone. Free for all, baby. That's it. Alucard, thank you very much for your donation. Hey Sensei, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Let me just share the stream and we're gonna go from there. We got the face-to-face with the devs as well. Plenty of things that we can talk about in this live stream. Okay. Let's upload this. Gonna be a fun one. Free for all. Let's go. That's it. I've been killing Marauders last night, entire night. Man, I went to sleep like 5 in the morning. I was so tired. But I didn't care. I just done it. Okay. Discord has been notified. Miss Maya, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. And everyone else, welcome to the stream. Vipo Jack. Kian. Hey Ronnie, long time no see. Mr. I'm Help Music. Welcome to the stream. Sunjog. Legend Ronnie the big gun. Well, I hope so. Let's see. Ronnie versus Drago? Well, not really. There's 4 camps there. Well, 1916 fight, 1846 and 1415 fight water camp. Winners then fight each other to win all. RBB, there is also the zone 7, or I'm not sure how people call the zones. Anyway, when the level 7 pass opens, you forgot about that. So even if one kingdom loses left and right, you still have the pass 7. So this is right now the current rankings, and this is the current kingdom rankings. So 1916 is killing it on the Marauders, and I'm definitely gonna, you know, kill it on the Marauders as well, because I still wanna do something. Hey, I've done a little bit better, something than nothing, I guess. So 1,000,000 points, you know, it helps. Everything helps. At the end, 2 camps will team up. Don't you think it'll be free for all? So you guys have no idea what the diplomacy has talked, because at the end 2 camps will not team up. So you just cannot think outside the box. This is why you're not in leadership in any of these powerful kingdoms. So the whole deal is that if one of the kingdoms break the rules and they ally, they will not just be demolished by everyone else, but it's the reputation of the Imperium kingdoms. This is what you all don't understand. There is YouTubers in each kingdom. So if one kingdom decide to break the rules, that's gonna be massive and massive videos about it, and reputation losses and reputation at stake and things like that. There's not gonna be any breaking of rules. You just need to think outside the box. Nobody's gonna break the rules. When I read the message, oh yeah, Ronnie and Drago will go Nala in the end. I just don't understand. I mean, you guys lost against us and you're just frustrated right now because of that. I hope not. I think this KvK will be eagerly awaited. No team up, like Haytham said. How are you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream. The king is here. I hope 4 camps will fight in one zone. Well, I'm expecting that the fight will go to Kingsland. That's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting that the Kingsland will decide the end of the KvK. As from 1910, leadership is happy to be same camp with 1415. Dan, I'm happy to hear that. Welcome. Everything will settle after Kingsland. Exactly, that's what we all want. We want to fight until Kingsland. We want to have fighting until Kingsland. And each camp can fight in all directions they want, and they can fight for as long as they want. No back, stabby, this one, lol. Just fair kills. 8 join, baftă în KvK. Mulțumesc mult. Exactly, Miss Mad. It's not gonna be any kind of backstabbing or back deals or anything like that. If anything gets leaked, can you imagine the amount of backlash? And oh my god, I just don't want to think about it. It's just what each camp can do on its own, and that's it. Glad to have 910 with us. Exactly, we're happy to have them. I don't think FFA is fair at all, though. Well, because you don't think that it's worth it to kill that many troops and resources. Well, while we in 1415, we think that it's very worth it to kill all those resources and troops because we want to have fun. It's exactly like I said in my video, you're not going to cash out at an ATM your troops and your resources. Everything that you have it for entertainment and fun. And that's what we want to do. That's what people in 1415 want. Fun and entertainment. Laguna will face Drago in zone 4, he said in his video. Well, that makes perfect sense because they have some beef to settle. I know that. 1846, because 1916 is fire, so they are on the top. So you have 1916 that will be able to fight with 1846 right off the bat. The one that level 4 passes open, that's where they fight. So it makes sense that us air is gonna go against water on the left side, because water, if they go north, there'll be nobody to fight because Dragotin is gonna send everything. So the first zone 4s, it's pretty much settled how the fights are gonna go. But if the water loses on our side, then they can go north because Drago will be busy with Laguna. And if Drago wins or loses, then they're gonna come south, so they can fight water as well. And then 1846, which is on the right up corner, if they win or lose against Drago, then they come south as well and they will fight us. Because once we finish with the left area, either we win or lose as well, we're gonna go north. So there's gonna be fightings in all directions. Ronnie, you should get 1 million points. I'm gonna do that. I will. Hey, I'm busy with stuff. I mean, I'm doing what I can. Plus, I don't have action points. Let me show you. Look, that's all I have. So that's what, 57,000 action points. I want to keep like 50k for KvK, and obviously I'm gonna spend the rest. By the end of the day, I'm gonna make over 1 million points. Matt Phantom is in the house. This will be fun, KvK. Well, of course, and everyone is waiting for it. Madness, there's definitely gonna be 12 hours, 24 hours, 36 hours. There is fighting. Peace Frog, hi Ronnie, looking forward to see you on the battlefield. I can't wait to beat you, Peace Frog. I'm gonna be looking for you. Make sure you have 3 alts named Peace Frog. I got some beef to settle with you, Peace Frog. Dragotin Gaming, how are you doing, brother? Yeah, Ronnie Drago can say whatever you want, but we will go wherever we want. Well, Matt Phantom, I know you will go wherever we want. I mean, I'm just presuming that's the direction that you're gonna go. I don't have a map for Lost Kingdom. Let me see if I can load a map for Lost Kingdom. Let me see real quick, because I think I just got rid of all of them for some reason. Oh no, I still have one. Okay, so I can load one real quick. Nope, no, cancel. Let's see. What is this one? Okay, I can load over here. Rock pictures and stuff. Yep, load this one. Okay. Alright, so we have over here a heroic Anthem map. So we got on the left up corner, we got 1916 and 1846 on the right up corner, the Earth. I mean, it makes perfect sense. They're just gonna fight each other. It wouldn't even cross my mind that they would do differently. And obviously, we're not gonna go north since 1846 is not gonna come south, because they're gonna go left side. They're gonna focus left side, so we're gonna go left as well. What's gonna happen after that? Fire is gonna come down, water is gonna go up, earth is gonna come down, air is gonna go up. Whichever is gonna happen. So yeah, it's gonna be very interesting. Open the world map. No, I already got here. Blame everything on Drago. So Matt Phantom says to blame everything on Drago. All in three Imperium there. Yes, Steve is in the house. How are you doing, brother? Welcome. See what I have to deal with? Can't wait to have city selfies with me. Let me know if you want me to change my city skin when that's gonna happen. This KvK is gonna be legendary. Love from 1916. Sparta 1 is definitely gonna be a crazy KvK. I'm honestly really looking forward. It's like the moment we agree to this free for all, it's like refreshed that peak inside of me, you know, that burning flame when you're when you start playing the game. You know, if you all remember, you had that giant flame regarding the game, and you are so eagerly to keep playing, you know, logging every day and, you know, keep doing stuff. And now, after I heard that the agreement has been settled about a free-for-all, I was like, damn, that's gonna be crazy, yo. So it kind of light up that peak inside, and I was like, looking forward to this. Alright, I need to know which commander I'm gonna level up. I want to start killing some Marauders while reading some chat. Save water camp. Where is your bet video? Matt go proc another legendary equipment. Wind of Change by Scorpions is real. Sadly, 9033 register could have been a full Imperium KvK. Shout out to Kingdom 1098. Ronnie, good thing you guys didn't register for Strife of the 8. Out of the usual, or I don't know, let me just ask this question. Does anyone know what just happened with those 6 kingdoms that registered for Strife of the 8? Is anyone in those kingdoms? 95-50% expansion. You are kinda low, Ron, you need some more. Mr. Smoke Turkey, I think I have enough. I need as many as possible anyways. Alright, so this guy needs a little bit of leveling up. Bjorn needs leveling up. She's very close, so I'm not gonna use her. And that's it. So only Bjorn and then let's see what other options we have to go with. Yep. Let's go like this. Diao-chan and Double C. Minamoto and Harald. No, I'm not using Minamoto and Harald. I need something with more sustain. Let's see. I forgot what I used yesterday. Takeda could be a good choice. Julius Caesar. Cleo. Something with instant healing. Pelagios. There you have him. And with Boudica, who am I going to pair with Boudica? My lovely Boudica. I just want to make 5 matches that will not run out of juice, so I can keep killing Marauders until the reset, or almost the reset. So once I'm done with this, I'm gonna be done with this, but I just keep forgetting the combinations. Joan? I could definitely use Joan of Arc. Yeah, Joan of Arc has an instant healing. That's good. Because I know with Belisarius, I always use Frederick. And I put him with tier 5. And then I have my boy, which also has crazy large amount of healing. And that's it. My 5 immortal marches for killing Marauders. 8 to 9 here. Please, 14, 15, go easy on us. We will do our best. Considering Drago just trained 30 million power, I'll go with Ronnie. Drago and Ronnie will be on same kingdom next KvK. Same kingdom? No. Same KvK, yes, but not same kingdom. More excited for this KvK than my KvK. Ver Pratap. Well, then you should join one of these kingdoms then. I got Frederick. More is always better. I was in Wicked too. Well, why did you left? You should have stayed there. You're gonna miss a fantastic KvK. Oh boy. Let's get another of this chest. And let's get the Marauders starting. I'm not sure if you all noticed, but they also sent a face-to-face with the devs. I'm not sure if you all want to go a little bit through this one as well. High from 8 to 9. Can't wait for passes. David Lopez, I can't wait as well. 916 is now recruiting. Clickbait master. That's clickbait. Well, the name says everything, right? Hey Legend, how are you? Kevin, I'm fine, thank you. Welcome to the stream. Don't expect more guys, because there are surprises everywhere. Ooh. I will if someone takes me in main alliance. Well, in Imperium Kingdoms, the top alliances, they are all main alliances. If they are in Zone 3, it's a main alliance. Kingdom buff. Healing! Thank you, my king. Is it really going to be free for all? Yes, it's really going to be free for all. I feel like 84 cities will always have to worry about you and Drago pairing up. Why would they have to? I just mentioned at the beginning of the stream. There's no reason for them to think about that. The stake is very high to even try to think. You know, just even like try to think about that. Retired whales are better than free-to-play. I would disagree. I would rather have free-to-play than retired whales. Retired whales, they will not be active. I would rather have an active free-to-play. If a whale is not active, Hey Ronnie, I'm struggling with Chandra. He only good with William. But I like William with Sadin. Who should I pair Chandra with? You can do Chandra Gupta with Takeda for the field, so you can have the debuff from Chandra Gupta. I mean, that's what I would do if I would max Chandra Gupta. Laguna might team with water? Don't think so. Why do you all think that that is going to happen? I mean, the diplomacy team, they already talked about it. There were so many chats and meetings. The moment they agreed to this, don't even think about it. Max Richard or Martel first? Richard. Martel you getting from gold keys. Some wells are also very active. Best of both worlds. Alloys? That's the way it should happen. Ronnie, when you will make some real points, this is not enough. Yo, I highly agree. I'm so bad on Marauders though. I mean, I've done once, hold on. I've done some high scores because I've done videos regarding the Marauders. So right now I'm less than 1 million points. Still rank 554 from 8 kingdoms is not that bad, right? Well, Ron, you know people... I'm not gonna read that out loud. That's your business, Mad Phantom. You're gonna max Crystal Tech? I don't know yet. I will think about it. We need to know how many people will max Crystal Tech, and then I will decide if I max it. 1 million points, how much action points? I didn't really check the action points, but I can tell you a roughly number. About 16,000, 26,000, about 45,000 action points maybe I spent so far. I had 120 action points. So how much do I have now? 18k plus 57, that's 75. Yeah, I was correct. 46,000. Because I had 120k action points altogether when I started. So 45k action points, and I got someone killing my Marauders. Or I need to search my own spot. I need to go somewhere. I'm not sure why is K on Z territory. I mean, wouldn't it be better for them to be on their territory? Right, let me just find a spot to get a few Marauders. Oh, there you have it. This looks like a nice spot. 1916 and 1415, please go for 1846. Why would we go for 1846 and leave 1829 and 1855 alone? That would be great. Todd Slayer, Noyan is killing this stage. Yes, he is. Season 3. Day 1, now another disaster ahead. I don't know what that is all about. Thanks, Ronnie, Chapo. Hey, you're welcome. How allies been decided? Very simple, no allies. How much days between Season of Conquest? It all depends. X-Stack. It all depends on the king when they want to register. 415 going both sides. We're going guns blazing, everyone. Going, we're gonna shoot in all directions. We're gonna take out our machetes and our Tommy guns, and once we run out of bullets, we're gonna start slashing things. Ronnie, you haven't seen K40 map. We're lining the whole map. Oh boy, Totzler. Everyone Just 1 to 5, 55 and 29. Keep it real. No, I don't think so. We are looking for a fight. It all depends in if 46 is gonna come south or not, I guess. So we'll have to see. Bazabi, this is Sparta. This is the better version of Sparta. Lord, Star Civil War over Marauders. Well, that hasn't been done yet, right? I mean, people started civil wars from MG. I mean, many of them. For those silly MGs. Abi, this KvK is gonna be kingdoms that are over here on the list that will fight. It's not just gonna be me, Drago, and Flesh. It's not 3 players. It's all these kingdoms that are over here that you see in this list. All these kingdoms, they will fight. Even if they don't want to, they will still fight. We'll make them fight. Ronnie Artemisia, why is she still great for field fight? Of course. I mean, at least let's try to make it competitive. KvK, unlike. Well, listen, I would say the 1916 is an advantage, Savit, mentioning regarding that. Because 307, they have experience against 1 camp versus 3. They have this experience. So they have an advantage. Because Drago and Mad Phantom, they both experience this. And probably many of the players that are in 307 are also in 916. I'm guessing that they have a big idea of what's going to happen. Who is Drago everyone speaks of? Skywalker, I don't know. I'm just seeing him right now in the chat and apparently he's a mod. Gangsta Ronnie versus Viking Drago. Oh, that's definitely gonna happen. I'm definitely gonna become a gangster. I'm even gonna put my rings and my bracelets, everything. I'm gonna put a big chain. I'm gonna look like a real gangster. P3 in action. I'm looking forward to beating his ass. To fight with P3? Poor him. You'll have to get an axe in here? You'll need more than an axe, buddy. RBB 1916 is huge, is definitely a very big kingdom. I will not underestimate them. Have to hide those red eyes. Alucard, that's for sure. But you know what happens after 12 hours of streaming with the glasses? Oh, an axe and a shield. That's it. Bunny versus Chuni, now Ronnie versus Drago. Well, you have to add Laguna in there as well. If you really want to name it by the content creators. I want to see Bjorn rallies in KvK. Oh, you're definitely gonna see that, especially when we go to sleep after 70 hours of not sleeping. We're just gonna dream about Bjorn and Ragnar rallies. Like, why we didn't rally with that? We probably could have won. That's what we're gonna think about. Well, 307 chose kingdoms to fight, so oh, got you. Clasher India. I feel like Matt Phantom would bring fist to a knife fight. No, it's gonna be a fist fight all over. There's no knives. No knives included, just fists. At 300 likes, 14, 15, 19, 16, well, ally. AD join? No, it's not gonna happen. Hey Legend, will you be using Tomiris on the field this KvK police state? Yes, I plan to. If I reach 7 marches, I will include Tomiris in the mix. I plan to max Nebuchadnezzar, and that's the reason why I might not include Tomiris in the first 5 marches, but I will think about it. I will see how fast the march goes down when I swarm, and then I'll decide if I add Tomiris or not. I don't know why everyone keeps mentioning Laguna. Everyone recruited in that kingdom is because they all want to play with Moscow, aka Marquinhos, PSG center back. Okay. Well, Laguna, I believe, is the public face. Like everyone keeps saying Legend running kingdom or Dragon's kingdom or stuff like that. Because basically I'm not even in diplomacy in my kingdom. I'm just the warlord. I'm just dealing with the war and you know, stuff like that. So until the diplomacy team told me what's happening, I had no idea. I had no clue about it. So I'm guessing that's why people keep saying Laguna. But if you say that it's him there, then it makes sense. Still, 1846 is a big kingdom, and I would consider them bigger than 1415 in terms of power. And probably kills too, because I've inspected the kingdom and they have some crazy fighters in there. Legend Ronnie, how tall are you? Dude, don't ask me in inches or feet, or I have no idea. But I'm 1.82 in 1.82 or 83. I'm not sure. Maybe because I gained some weight, it might be 182, I guess. Mokota have money to buy the game. Oh wow, that's crazy. I heard that he's been stocking up. I'll definitely stream tomorrow as well, see if he's gonna train. Tomorrow is gonna be a crazy live stream as well, because if you all didn't realize what's going to happen tomorrow, I'm gonna let you all know in this live stream. So tomorrow is gonna be the 6th day of the Mightiest Governor, and it's gonna be the training stage of the pre-KvK as well, the Eve of the Crusade. So imagine how much people will train on that day, on that stage. Because if you look at our rankings, and if you go on the overall rankings, people are really thinking that we'll win Mightiest Governor with this scores. I feel sorry for them. When the 6th stage or the 6th day or whichever it is gonna come on the Mightiest Governor, it's gonna be crazy in 1415 as well. So I'm guessing that all 3 Imperium kingdoms are gonna train a ridiculously large amount of troops tomorrow in about a couple of hours, and that's definitely gonna happen. I'm definitely gonna live stream that. It's gonna be a popcorn day. It's gonna be a show. Yo, I'm expecting, like, let's see what is the points right now. Let's just have a look. Let's have a roughly estimation. So I'm expecting that 1916 by the end of the day will reach 500 million points, maybe a little bit more, 550 million give or take. We're probably gonna reach 400 million give or take. So I'm expecting that tomorrow, when it's gonna be the 6th day of the Mightiest Governor, with the training in the Eve of the Crusade, I'm expecting that these 3 Imperium kingdoms will reach around 3 to 4 up to 5 billion in points in the pre-KvK. Up to 5 billion in points. And I'm expecting 1846 to get rank 1 for some reason. I don't know. I think they're kind of stocking up for this pre-KvK. I'm guessing. We are ready as well on our level as well. But yeah, I'm expecting 1846 to get like the rank 1. We will see how it's gonna pan out. Maybe 1916 will get the rank 1, who knows. I mean, the amount of players they have if they start training. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Samuel Rivera, how are you doing? So yeah, tomorrow is gonna be fire again. How much you have speed ups? I have speed ups for 5 million tier 5s if I want to train troops. Okay, so now I know he's the only tall man I need to worry about in a fist fight. It will be Aaron on the top. Well, Aaron trained for Chandra Gupta. I'm not sure how much speed ups he can have. Or probably has gems. I don't know. I haven't really talked with him about tomorrow. 1916 score. What a dead kingdom. Skywalker, you're trolling your own kingdom. You should get zeroed. If I'll be in 1916 and I would read this comment, I would zero you. I think 1846 will win that training stage. I'm expecting that as well. Samuel Rivera, whoa. Is Laguna strong fighter? We'll find out in the KvK. It's not gonna be long, just a week and some days. 1916 won't be training much. Well, if they won't be training much, it will probably make sense. Because it wouldn't hurt to aim for a rank 4 where you get training speed up. I don't think they want research speed ups or march speed. I mean, oh please. Oh my god, commander experience. So if they don't train 1916, then it will make perfect sense. It means that they aim for the rank 4. They will just let the other kingdoms train. Now we don't mind if we get rank 2. 2% all damage, that's cool with us. Man, the individual are so good as well, like 60 sculptures. Jeez, that's really good. 40 sculptures, 30 sculptures. So I would say that if you really train big to help your kingdom, the first 3 ranks are highly rewarded. You still get some sculptures on the top 10 and the top 20 as well, which is still something, but not really that big considering the amount of training that is being done in Imperial Kingdoms. The crystals are also good, that's a nice boost. 1,000,000 crystals, better than nothing. What a camp will win pre-KvK, calling it now. Battle of Kingdom 16. Drago, I will be careful. Ronnie has Aaron. Steve. Save in prison for Skywalker. That's it. Oh, is Skywalker random Stippy? Oh, he's gonna get instant prison. That's it. I'm calling it. I'm calling the shots. Good luck for your KvK, Ronnie. Santos, thank you very much. They want to shoot themselves. What's with my emoji? What's with your emoji? Where is your emoji? Oh, you mean the next to your name? Well, that's because you're 1 year. You have the RIP logo. You're supporting the channel. You're a member to the channel, to Legends Army, for more than a year. That's what happens. And you have the RIP logo. At one point is Saladin useful, please? 5551. Very, very useful. I mean, with the skill lock system, you could start using him as a 5511. Because you can choose. Queen Lucy, hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Mr. Rappy, let's go. Hello, Ronnie, what's up? How was your day so far? It's been great. I mean, I just woke up like 2 hours ago because I've been up all night killing Marauders. Oh my god. What did I got myself into? Everywhere I go, there's people killing Marauders. Oh boy. I have to go on my own because I pay attention to the chat. I can't pay attention to... I'm not sure why people came this way. I need to find my own path. Because I'm not really on a killing frenzy. I'm just paying attention as much as possible to the chat. Hello to dear Ronnie. Whatever Kingdom 1945 is likely to be one of the best. Sandito, Riskita, if you say so. Good evening, Mr. Ronnie. How are you today? TNT, I'm fine, thank you. Welcome to the stream and everyone else. If you can only choose one, Artemisia, Ramses, or Nebu. Ooh, TF, okay. That's a very hard pick. I'll be very honest. And to answer the question, it's very hard because those three Archer commanders, they are probably the best. I mean, obviously YSG is the number one because you start with, but these are like tier 3 and tier 4 Archer commanders, so it's really hard to pick from. But me personally, I would go with Artemisia. It's not that hard. I would definitely pick Artemisia. I like the Buchanazer, don't get me wrong. 30% defense, 50% march speed. He's a really great commander. I definitely want to max him as well. But Artemisia with the defense talent tree has a better sustainability on the field, from my notice. So as good as this guy is, hitting 5 targets, but you know, once you hit 5 targets with 15% reduction, that's not going to be a whole lot. And this is great. The march speed, the defense is really great. The skill talent tree, that's all you want. But Artemisia is just better for AoE in my opinion. Like 1800, you have defense and health, and you have the defense talent tree. That's a much better combination in my opinion. How much coffee Noyan drinks so far? I don't think at this point he's having coffee, but that's a nice thought that he's drinking coffee. Yeah, no, I'm not sure, but I can stay up for 2 days as well, and probably without having any caffeine or any caffeine or anything like that. So if I really want to, I can stay up for that long as well. Ronnie, please zero me. It will be a dream come true. For my trust to touch a city. Now I will not zero you, don't worry. Linards, good luck and have fun. Thank you very much. Mike SG, does Artemisia have to be full? 5511, she's good to go. But obviously I would recommend her to be max skill in the end. Is Sadin YSG, Alex Sansu, and Charles at the moment good 3 marches for KvK2? That's very good. I would consider to add Aethelflaed in there as well. Pick down channel. Can we see the ranking? Which kingdom is first? Yes. Right now the kingdom rankings is 1916 is first, leading by a solid 100 million plus points, 108 more precisely. We are coming strong from behind with 324, 1846, 1855, you know, going toe to toe right now. But this is the Marauder stage, and tomorrow is gonna be the training stage in 8 hours and 20 minutes, and that's gonna be the mind-blowing stage. I'm definitely gonna stream it, especially when we pop the buff in 14-15. I will definitely stream it. Will you zero yourself this KvK? Almost, if it comes to that. But I'll definitely kill all my troops if I have to. Well, not really all, because I want to still field 5, but I mean the majority of it. I will not kill my field 5 marchers. I don't see a point in that. You still want to field fight. I mean, I enjoy field fighting more than rallying and garrisoning, so whatever happens. I'm also making sure that I'll have enough of tens of billions of resources. So that's also settled. So if the KvK really goes that crazy, I'll have tens of billions of resources to spend. Which is exactly what I want. Make sure to clear all the fog in battle zones. Oh, I will definitely make sure to do that out of the box. Is Alex 5532 and Richard 5511 okay for KvK 4? No, it's not. That's really horrible, to be honest. I wouldn't really use that on the field in a KvK 4. Which civilization is better for free-to-play? Germany. Alright, let me go south. Will you max Crystal Tech? I will think about it. Get 2 billion kills this free-for-all KvK. 2 billion kills? That's low. That is low. 2 billion kills? You're hurting my feelings. I'm expecting to get around 5 billion kills this KvK. Did you read the developers' feedback yet? No, I haven't read that. What would you choose between Artemisia and Ramses and why? I've done videos about it. If you want to go and search on my channel, I'm not really going to talk about it. But I would choose Artemisia because of the AoE and the defense talent tree. Damn, 5 billion? Yeah, I mean, at least 5 billion. I wouldn't expect to get less. Probably even more. You never know, but I might run out of resources at that point. You can call me old, but not dead. Yet we have KvK to win. That's very true. So right now I'm at 735 million kills and I'm expecting to go over 1 billion kills. And in terms of points, because most likely there's going to be T5 kills, if you do like 250 million, that's 5 billion. So that's what I'm expecting. Artemisia L. Cid, no. Deads? I got 21 million dead. Just one heroic anthem. I'm not a big fan of killing my troops. I mean, I like to win KvKs without having so many dead. The moment you start killing your troops, that's the moment you need to rethink your strategy, like what you want to do next. You know, we have a different strategy in 14-15 that we apply for how we deal things in KvK. $5 billion kill points is 250 million TF5. That doesn't seem realistic for 1 KvK. Alloys doesn't seem realistic. LOL. You probably have no idea how much I can kill in a day. Just one day. Just, you know, a regular day of just killing stuff. You have no idea. That's why it doesn't seem realistic for you. I'm in B rank kingdom going for Strife of the 8 and I have 35 million power. Can I field fight? I got only Alex almost maxed. Of course you can. You don't have enough resources for 5 billion kills. Oh, I do. Don't worry. There's plenty of time until the fighting is gonna start. Don't worry. Everything is sorted. What talent do you use in Artemisia? You can find the talents on my Discord. All the talent trees. Do you train a lot this pre-KvK? No, I don't want to spend resources for training. And if I train troops, I'll train tier 4, not tier 5. So I can have to fill rallies and garrisons. Phoenix YouTuber, it's a free-for-all KvK powerful enough to take two together? Yes, of course. Do you streaming in this KvK or avoid stream sniping? No, I'll be streaming. There's nothing to avoid. I got 90 million kills in 1 heroic anthem, I understand. Alloys, yes. That's my average in each KvK. Between 60 to 80 million. That will be my average. I think my highest kill points in a KvK was 123 million, but that was when I used a lot of tier 4. So I didn't kill as much tier 5s, I guess, back then, because they were. So 123 million. But now that I have all these commanders, I have T5, I have all this firepower, and all these kingdoms willing to fight, I'm not making any worries that I cannot kill 250 million tier 5. Your mailbox is overflowing with unclaimed rewards. Thank you very much. We still have to go face to face with the devs. There's not going to be a whole lot of points to go through, but I still want to go through it. Have you been following any of existing KvKs, like 307? I am keeping tabs on all the biggest fights that are happening. Guan 511 with Max Alex. Thomas Johnson, that's a very good start with your Guan, and keep working on Guan. That can definitely work. I have around 60 million this heroic Anthem. I mean right now. 60 million, that's really good. Any leaks about new infantry? No, I'm sorry. I have about 4 billion resources each. Oh, you had about 4 billion resources each and only 2 billion gold. That was enough for you to get 60 million kills in heroic Anthem. That's really good. I usually go in KvK with about 4 billion each, and I managed to get around 80 million kills. Like last KvK, I think I had 79 million kills, and I started with 4.6 gold, and I had more food. I had like 6 billion food, and obviously stone and wood. So I'm making sure that I'm starting with a lot more this time, and that's definitely gonna happen. Plus the commanders is much better. I will see if I reach or not. I don't know, but that would be the goal. I want to reach 1 billion kills, and hopefully at least 250 million tier 5. Flash, Ronnie, please leave some troops for us to kill. Well, if you bring only Attila with tier 4, what will you be able to kill? Flash. Make sure you get some gold and bring out some tier 5s, and there's gonna be room for you to kill as well. 1916 hopes that in this KvK we will all in the end be at top 3 of the dead troops amount of every kingdom. Oh wow. Well, that can definitely happen. I mean, the amount of troops that 1916 can spare, that's for sure. I don't really want 1415 to become anywhere in the tops of dead troops. Dragotin. Ronnie, what score is your alliance on? Well, right now we are on rank 2. 326 million on the Marauder day. Alright, am I gonna hit a wall or something right now? Or not? Alright, let me get here. Or here would be better. Quick noob questions. Does skill reset work on a max commander? No, they do not work, Colin Masterson. Well, I should mention I was fighting 307 and mostly tier 5s. Well, yes, if you're fighting 307, then yep. You don't have much action points. No, I don't. It took me 15 billion resources in total to get 48 million kills in Heroic Anthem. Wow, that's a lot of resources. 48 million kills. What bastions will you guys have? They don't allow you to see the map anymore like you used to, so we don't know yet. Over the last two Crystal Tech KvK, I can average around 30 million kills per billion gold. That's with really nice trades overall. Well, like I said, last KvK I got 4.6 billion. I didn't spend all the gold. I ended up with about half a billion left, so I spent about 4 billion gold. And I managed to get 80 million kills. Some were unrecorded, but some were recorded. Because the unrecorded one, there wasn't much, like 6 million. Because if you fight when it's not the kingdom interested, they don't record it towards the KvK contribution. Like zeroing city when the KvK is almost over, what happened last KvK. And 79 million kills. That's about 20 million kills, 4 billion of gold. And considering that, you know, everyone when see Legend Ronnie on the field, they go ham, that makes sense. So if I want to do 250 million kills, then I'll probably need about 12.5 billion gold. Wow, yikes. According to this math. That's a lot. But that will be only field fighting, right? Because then you have rallies and you have garrisons as well, which you're part of. But that's mediocre. There's not a whole lot when you're garrisoning and you're rallying. Yeah, I'll have to rethink the strategy. So 10 billion gold is not going to be enough to get 250 million kills. 'Cause I was thinking that 10 billion of each would be enough, but it looks like it's not. We are rank 1 with 250 million points in 1873. Rexacy, that's amazing. Pablo, thank you very much for your donation. Mix a gang. That's it. Well, I got 30 million last KvK, and 80% of those I got from camping in the pass. Trying to hit something. Infinity Gaming, will you be increasing power? Well, I don't plan to, because it's a lot of resources to spend, and if I train troops, if I decide to train troops, it will be tier 4, not tier 5. Ronnie, what marchers are you using in the open field for this KvK? It's gonna be very similar to what I used last KvK, except that I got Xiangyu now. So instead of going with Genghis and Takeda, I'm gonna go with Xiangyu and Takeda, so I can add more skill damage in the mix. I'm not sure if I'll have the sculptures, but I was planning to max Chandragupta as well to get the extra debuff. That might not happen. Obviously Trajan, I'm gonna add him from the beginning. I really want him. And who else? Oh yeah, he's down here. Nebuchadnezzar, he's definitely gonna be max next KvK. I have the sculptures, but I think I might be able to take a rank 1 in the Mightiest Governor. So I'm definitely saving for that as well. And get Nebuchadnezzar done for the next KvK. I really plan to do Nebuchadnezzar and Ramses. I've seen this march in action in KvK. I've swarmed Nebuchadnezzar and Ramses, and they are a beast march. I mean, that's what I have noticed at least. Nebuchadnezzar and Ramses, I really did like it. Like, it was so freaking tanky. So I want that. I want that in my life. And obviously it's gonna be my beloved Artemisia with my boy YSG over here. So Artemisia with YSG is gonna be my second Archer march. 3 Cav marches, 1 infantry, and oh, I forgot the mixed one with Trajan. Oh, this one is gonna be with Cavs too. No, that's okay. So this is part of my Cav march. I forgot. So there's gonna be 2 Cavs with the mixed Cavs. That's 3 with the 2 archers. That's 5 with 1 infantry is 6. And if I reach 7 marchers, it's gonna be infantry as well. So that's gonna be 7. 20 million kills, 1 billion gold, 250 million kills, got 10, 14 billion gold. Yeah, around that, John R. So if you really want to get a lot of kills, you either need to have a lot of troops or a lot of resources. How many troops do you have now? Not enough. 8 million troops what I have, because 600k are tier 1. So 8 million troops. And if I count another 300k siege, then 7.7 million troops. These ones will all go to tier 5. I will upgrade them in the pre-KvK, the tier 2 and the tier 3. And if I train troops like I was mentioning, it's gonna be tier 4. I was really thinking like doing 2 million infantry, 2 million Cavs, 2 million archers, you know, just to have troops to keep pumping in the flags. But I don't know if I want to throw all my speed ups on that. Because tier 5 is for the field, for me, field fighting, and tier 4 is for garrison. If it comes to that, if I need to put troops in garrison. I want to overflow the field fighting. I want to kill as much as there is. I'm gonna be killing it. Where can I delete troops? You have to go to your city. You go to the building where you train troops. You click on the information button, and then you have the negative button, and you can press minus, and you can type the amount you want, or you can just drag and drop, and you can kill all your troops. So if I want right now, I can reduce all my tier 5 to 0. But I don't really want to do that. No, hold on. I can delete something and show you how it works. Just check this out. Minus 20, confirm. Are you sure you want to disband 20 slingers? Yes. There you have it. Ronnie's troops look like my room all messed up. It's gonna look much nicer after tomorrow. But wait, I'm in Heroic Anthem now. It's 22 days over and I have spent 23 million crystals without spending. How come you spend only 24 million overall? Oh. Crazy amount of gold. John R, I definitely agree with that. Let me just get this real quick out of the way. Yes, I do want to buy the bones. Do you have a problem with that game? I want to buy the freaking bones. What can we recruit? I want the Sarka. No. 10 minutes of speed up. That's gonna be the speed ups that I needed for us to win the KvK. Those 10 minutes of speed ups. That's it. We got this now. Poor guys who come across your marches in KvK, they will be obliterated. Well, I hope so, because that's the plan. No jokes. It doesn't work on tier 5. Try it. It doesn't work? No, I'm not gonna try it. Thank you. Hi, Ronnie. Who to max, Constantine or Charles Martyr for low spender? Charles Martyr you get him from gold keys. You don't really have to spend universal sculptures on him. You can get him to level 60 if you want, because 5511 Charles Martyr is a really good commander. But if you want to spend universal sculptures, I would go in Constantine. And to be honest, Constantine for field after KvK 2 and 3 is a no-go. That would be my advice. When are we going to open the gold keys, Ronnie? When we rebuild the fortress, when we are on the stage 3 or close to stage 3, that's when I'm going to open my gold keys. That's how I do every KvK. When we rebuild the fortress, I open all my silver, all my gold, and I'll just trade in everything. And that's how I got so many compensation chests. I'm gonna open that as well. Treasure of the Warrior. Everything is gonna open. Ronnie, I'm waiting for you to train troops. I'm waiting for content like that again. 4 hours, Legend Ronnie, training tier 4 troops. 2000 at a time. Is that what you want to see? Live stream. 4-hour live stream. Just training tier 4 troops. How much you have action points? I don't have a lot. I'm keep spending it. I'm gonna spend this 15,000 and probably another 7,000, another 20,000 action points is what I'm gonna spend. I want to keep 50,000 action points for KvK, because you need some action points in KvK as well. You cannot go empty-handed in there. Hi Ronnie, I have 1,300 days of speed ups. It will be enough to get a legendary city skin in Zenith of Power. You're tier 5 already. No, it will not be enough. It depends on your kingdom though, or it depends how many Imperiums you have in your continent, how many spenders, crazy spenders. Caesar Ayala, I just don't want you to start training and then get disappointed because you didn't get. And to tell you the truth, I'm not sure how much is worth it, because now in Heroic Anthem you can get skins like this one. You can get the Twilight Falls from Heroic Anthem or Strife of the Eight. So I'm not sure how much Zenith of Power is working right now. You can get really good skins, unless it's a really good Zenith of Power skin. I've seen the last one and I like it as well. The skill damage and damage to barbarians, but it has negative on calves. My advice is, if you really want to aim for a skin, a really nice skin, to have it permanently, is the Topkapi Palace. This is the most well made skin ever. Even if you use one March of Archers, I will still use the Topkapi. I'd rather have that plus 10 defense on that solo march. But if you really don't use archers at all, then yeah, this is a bit of a bummer. But right now I consider that this is the best skin in the game right now, the Topkapi Palace, because the minus 3% negative attack, it's nothing. It's really nothing. To any march you have, minus 3% negative attack. The reason I always use the Twilight Falls is because the attack doesn't impact infantry as much. And if I really need to rally with infantry, I got the Babylonian Garden, which gives me plus 10% attack. So obviously it would be much better than a 5% skill, because minus 10 plus 10, that's a 20 difference in attack. So the Twilight Falls is the field battle type of skin that you want to have, or design that you want to have, like an overall design. But the Topkapi is really good. One of the best right now. The best, I'm sorry. Not one of the best, the best. If it would have give health, I mean, it would have been OP, like super OP if this would have been Archer health. Like crazy OP. You get action points recovery, you benefit all the time, and minus 3% negative attack. That's too good. Age of Devotion is a huge one from Zenith of Power. 10% health on infantry. Yes, I agree, is really good. But in the end, you might want to think about how much health you want to keep stacking on infantry as well. Like, you know, it is good, but you might want to think about other kind of stats as well, right? And the problem is, this is one thing that you don't think about, is that if you really want to go for the Age of Devotion, you only use this when you rally, because you get cav attack negative and you get archer's defense negative. Or either when you garrison, because mostly with infantry you garrison, so not necessarily when you rally. But what people want and what in general players are looking for is for skins and designs that they can use in any situation, or most of the situation, like a permanent skin, so they don't keep switching around skins and go crazy about it. So the Twilight Falls is really good for that. Babylonian Garden is also good if you're not using archers. But the best one, I consider it the top copy for that. Another good one is the Flight of the Heron, which is somewhere over here. You get infantry negative on attack, but you get archer attack bonus and damage to barbarians. So this one is a really good. This is like skins that you use most of the time, so I'm not classifying them by the best, depending on the stats that they give, because obviously you have Amber Fortress, which gives you archer health, so for rallying you're definitely going to use an Amber Fortress. But the skin that I was mentioning, the designs that I was mentioning, they are something that you can use all the time. You have this one as well, Divine Abode. Cavalry defense, resource production, you benefit all the time from it. This one is also nice, but minus 10% infantry defense, not so much. And I know there is another one that was given to Osiris Invitational that was really good. I really like that one as well. I believe it's this one. Yes, the Mayan Mystery. Cav attack minus 10%, not really what I would like, because I use a lot of cavs, so not really good for me, but plus 10% infantry defense and healing speed, 3%, that's again very nice for fighting. Saints Hollow, minus 10% infantry health. I got this on my alt. It's nice, skill damage, action points recovery, you benefit all the time from the action points recovery. But negative on infantry health, oof. I always change it when I feel a fight. And I use infantry. I always change it. Cav health, archer defense on negative. Not my go-to. And yeah, the Iceland Fortress, which is gonna come on the next Zenith of Power, this one is nice as well. It's pretty good, it's decent. And I like the effect as well, I really like it. Persian Dream for Fear Fights. Let me see, what is the Persian Dream? If you're not using a lot of cavs, then yeah, that's also good. And you get this one from Heroic Anthem as well, but not really something, not the kind of skin I would go for. Troops defense plus 3%. You're not gonna feel a difference on your marches. They are squishy. As soon as you start getting attack or swarm, they drop so fast, even taking random AoE damage. Xian Khan is squishy as hell. I definitely agree on that. I wouldn't advise anyone to go with Xiang Yu and Genghis Khan. Ron, you have skin 10% health cav? No, I don't have it. That one is nice for rallies as well. Where is it? It's somewhere over here. That was long ago. It was after the Archer health, if I'm correct. I said after, so it should be. Oh, there you have it. The Milk Abbey. This one is nice for rally as well, but look at that. Infantry held -5. Archer held -5. That's a big blow. So you only use this with calves, so just for rallies. But if you have it, that's a nice addition. A bot is the best for calves and resources. I would prefer to empower my archers. If I know that I have a couple of archer marchers like myself, I would prefer to empower the defense on my archers. I got frozen 10% infantry defense. It's the whale skin now. Ronnie, how is the debuff skill like Ethelflaed or Belisarius work? If enemy has 20% defense, will Ethelflaed skill reduce the defense into 270% or reduce 30% of the total defense? I don't think anyone can answer that question, Melvin, because we don't know how the formula it is about calculating the damages on the field. Nobody knows. If it's 30% of the total or just 30% from the 200 they have. Probably people done some tests, but I still think it's hard for anyone to give you an accurate answer. Hey Ronnie, I'm working on Harald now, and I'm confused on Harald Twin skill. Does infantry attack bonus work on open field or juice for hitting cities? I think that's his garrison skill, the second one. When attacking strongholds and cities, why do you even have to ask me? It says clearly there, so it doesn't work on the field. Did someone kill my Marauders? Holy smokes. So I walk all the way here and someone killed them. People are stream sniping from my kingdom. Why would I want to stream snipe? Stream sniping Marauders? Is that gonna be a thing from now on? Do I need to worry about my Marauders? Wow. This is how far the Marauders is going. Everyone. People stream sniping for Marauders. How about that? 1910 main Indian player here. Hey, welcome to the stream. Age of Devotion is good. It is good, yes. Best of luck in your KvK, thank you very much. There are 2 new city skins. I already checked them. I hear Martel Tomiris is a good pair for open field. Drago uses that pair. I might use that pair as well. I got that from him. If sometimes actually prefer Sun Tzu Tuend in open field over Charles Martel, but it might be weird for some other players. I definitely not gonna use Sun Tzu. I have enough legendaries. Will you zero yourself this KvK? Why would I want to zero myself? I'm gonna sacrifice most of my troops for the kingdom if it comes to, yes, but why would I want to zero myself? 1846 strong kingdom. Power wise 1846, yes, is much stronger than 1415. Vedant, you got great allies, Ronnie. 1910 is a great fighter kingdom. I'm looking forward to see that. I'm really looking forward to see that. I hope they rise up to their reputation. We are distracting you from killing Marauders. That's all good. 1886 is strong. What? So 1886 is stronger than 1846 due to 86 is bigger number than 4. How did you come up with that? LOL. So let's look at the kingdom rankings. So you're saying that 1886 is stronger than 1846 just because they have 40 more numbers? Well, that makes 1916 stronger than everyone else just because they have more numbers. I mean, they are stronger as a solo kingdom compared to any of the 7 that are in this KvK. They are the strongest. But you can't compare by numbers. Are we the oldest? Oh yes, 1415 is the oldest king. I just realized. All the kingdoms, they are 18 and 1900, and we are the oldest, 1415. 1556 is a strong kingdom. I definitely agree with that. They've done some crazy migrations. People have been messaging me. 1556 done a big recruitment. I don't understand why Lily don't want to change the shop of the KvK. It's a lot of KvKs that is the same. Well, because it's Season of Conquest. $1875 is the best kingdom. Well, everyone's kingdom is the best kingdom. I definitely know that. Pro logic. Since your cap focus, Ronnie, would you do C. William or Saladin William? I will do Saladin William Kenoj. Which has more utility, Richard or Constantine? That's a good question. It depends from what point of view. For field fight, I would prefer Richard's more than Constantine's. Thoughts? Team, how are you doing? Hey, Mr. Ronnie. Hey, welcome. What do you think about 1412? 1412 was always a strong kingdom. Will you be training for pre-KvK? Manolo, I'm not sure yet. I like you, Ronnie. You're a very funny guy. W, thank you very much. I try to be. When I fight, I'm not so funny. I can tell you that I'm more serious when I fight. That's why I usually wear shades. 1846 have a football player. I heard about it. He plays in PSG. Yes, I did hear about it. And I also heard that he's been stocking up bundles and gems and packs like for months. So I'm expecting him to do a big show tomorrow when it's going to be the training day. So if you all didn't catch that, I'm letting you know right now. So you're noticing that this stage is going to end in 7 hours and 40 minutes. And tomorrow is going to be the training stage. But that is not all. If you go into your event tab, you have the Mightiest Governor and you have the 6th day of the Mightiest Governor. And that's when you also can get points for your Mightiest Governor. So it's going to be double training. Everyone is going to do double training tomorrow. So I'm expecting that there's going to be some crazy high numbers tomorrow, and I'm definitely going to live stream it, so make sure you're going to tune in for tomorrow's live stream as well, where people are going to train like crazy, going ham on training. Billions of points in training. It's going to be history. It's going to be rock history. When I'm serious, I look cute. People don't think that. People say that I'm grumpy when I'm serious. Or sad. Grumpy or sad. I'm not sure which one. I hope Ronnie replies about what? You have just maxed Alex and YSG. If you were me, what commander would you go next? I would go Saladin 5551. Has 1415 fought for 12 in Light versus Darkness? Yes, we did. In the last Light versus Darkness. Well, he have to play on Euro. I don't think he will have time to train. In 1916, MG is FFA. That's nice to hear that. It would have been fun if 412 was instead of 1855 and have Ronnie versus Baba in Shinchen Laguna. Yeah, that would have been something, but they didn't get registration. So, it is what it is. Maybe some other time we can plan it. I mean, the diplomacy team. We just want to think about one KvK at a time, you know, not just think ahead of ourselves. Let's just see how this KvK is gonna go. Hey Ronnie, who's better to pair with YSG, Ramses or Artemisia? Both are very good choices. It's all about preferences. Like some people prefer Ramses first, some people prefer Artemisia, like myself. Ronnie, is 1916 is the strongest kingdom because they have the highest number than any kingdoms? Well, yeah, I mean at some point numbers make a difference. So yeah. I mean, if you have activity with power, at some point it will make a difference. And if you have really good fighters, and that's even bigger of a difference, if you know what I'm saying. So definitely, it all helps. Vishy, thank you very much. Anyone remember he bought avatar frame in KvK shop by mistake? He's doing things on purpose. Because he's a smart guy. He's working in medicine and laboratories and stuff like that. So he's a very smart guy. But I just feel that he's doing a lot of things on purpose. Because he realized that it's attracting views. Which is a nice tactic for a content creator. Why you activated an expansion for killing Marauders? So I don't have to refresh marchers. My marchers always heal every time I finish killing a Marauder, and I just don't have to refresh them. So for example, if I want to kill Marauders for the next 4 hours, I will never need to refresh any of these marchers. And I just activated the 25 expansion, which for me are meaningless. I'm from Romania, but I live in UK. Today the Vietnamese football team will have a decision match to qualify for the World Cup. I wish Vietnam will win. Well, good luck to Vietnam. I'm infantry focused. I have a maxed YSG and a 5511 Alex. Should I max Alex? Yes, you should max Alex. Do you think 1916 would be stronger in a non-Crystal Tech KvK or Crystal Tech KvK? I cannot tell that because it all depends how much they spend. I don't have that information to answer you. Maybe only Dragon knows how much people spend in there. But I can tell you about 14-15. And I would say that it would be the same impact in a Crystal Tech KvK or a non-Crystal Tech, or probably we'll do better in a non-Crystal Tech. Yeah, I think we'll do better. Pretty much any kingdom might do better in a non-Crystal Tech. I think this is not something that you need to ask someone. Because it makes sense that not all the players will max the Crystal Tech. So that will give you the answer that, you know, all players will do better in a non-Crystal Tech. Or all kingdoms in general. Do you have all your farms on the same account? I'm afraid to send a lot of resources between characters when they aren't linked to the same account. So it depends how you send the resources, I guess. I make sure that I send the resources from my phone when I do. And another thing that I do is I make sure that I send them to some sort of a bank type of account before I send them to my main account. So I send them there, I make sure nothing happens, and if nothing happens with that account, then I'm gonna send them further to the main account. Ronnie, do you think I'm losing a lot in the transfer, but it's safe? Ronnie, do you think Saladin YSS is good for Garrison? You have Jadwiga, why would you do Saladin? You're free to play with 98 million power, 4.5 million dead troops, 2.1 billion kill points. Any chance I can play for your kingdom? Vichy, you can definitely contact us after the KvK is over for possible migrations. We will definitely do migrations and drop power and recruit more people. So if you're interested in joining 14, 15, then pay attention to our KvK, see how we fight and everything else, and if you're gonna enjoy that, the amount of activity and the fighting that we do have a migration server. I'm definitely gonna post it again, and you're welcome to join, and everyone else who's interested in 14, 15. It is a selection, so bear in mind that kills and dead and everything, you know, it's being inspected. And we also have a contribution list for KvK, so if you don't cut the list, you need to understand that if you're in top 300, you need to be in the top 300 in contribution in KvK as well. That's how it works in 14, 15. If you're not, then you're asked to bounce off. Ronnie, do you think 1846 will not fight to save their troops for Osiris League? Oh, that's not gonna happen. They will definitely fight, 100%. 1000% they will fight. It's 74 million power, 725 million kill points, and 42 million dead, enough to join you. We have a team that is in charge of that. Benjamia. We have a team and we have a migration in place. We are going in KvK, so it's gonna take about 2 months until we are open again for immigration, for people to come in. So there's gonna be plenty of time for you to think about it. Just wait and watch our KvK, see how things gonna play out, and then you can draw your decision. (846) will and want to finish the KvK with 0 troops. Holy moly, scrappy-oly. How are you today? How long will you be streaming today? I'm not sure for how long I'll be streaming today. I don't really do plans for that as well, because I want to make sure I kill as many of these bonzos as I can, or at least until my action points runs out. And I want to entertain you all as much as I can. Sir Beer, hey Ronnie, is William a relevant rally in Heroic Anthem? No, I don't think so. Xiangyu and Chandragupta is the way to go. Unless you want to hit cities, then probably with William would work. I was in Kingdom 1148, but didn't join with you guys. I almost wanted to. Well, you can join us after the KvK. You can talk with the leadership of 14-15 and they will sort you out. Spend action points in Marauders or Heroic Anthem Barbarians. Honestly, I don't think it makes such a huge difference. It's probably, the question is, do you want to make speed ups or do you want to make materials? Because from the Marauders you get speed ups. Once you get the chests, you get a decent amount of speed ups, which is really good. But from the Barbarians in KvK you get a lot of materials. I guess that is just a matter of preference. And obviously, killing Marauders, you're helping your kingdom gain points. So that's another thing. That's why we are all, killing Marauders, going crazy on these Marauders, because we just want to, help the kingdom get as many points as possible. Kill the Marauders. Do you think Lilith is focusing more towards pay to win than free to play? I don't think they use those terms whenever they have discussions. I think it's just us, or whenever they decide things about the game. I would say that Rise of Kingdoms, compared to many other strategy games that are out there, is probably one of the most how should I say it, free-to-play friendly. I don't think there is a more strategy game out there that is as free-to-play friendly as Rise of Kingdoms. 250 chests for 41 days of speed ups. That's really good. Plus the reward that you got from the Marauders themselves. Because killing Marauders, you also get stuff. There was one more thing that I wanted to do in this stream. And that was talking about the face-to-face with the devs. So the first thing they wanted to ask is about the beginner immigration can only be used once now. Why did they make that change? So they found that the new governors have been having a harder and harder time in the face of increasing numbers of veterans with a habit of moving to greener pastures. That is, keeping their city halls under 8 and immigrating to newer kingdoms just before beginners immigration expire. So we have limited beginners immigration to try and improve the situation, and we'll continue to look to new ways to fine-tune it in the future. So yeah, pretty much they are trying to knock down the jumpers as much as possible because they are ruining the new players' experience, I'm guessing. That's what they are trying to say. You can end up in a situation where you find insufficient troops to use in Osiris League if your kingdom is also currently involved in a KvK. Is it possible to stagger the league and KvK at different times? So their answer, it would be quite difficult to stagger the Osiris League and KvK at completely different times because KvK takes place at different times, and that makes perfect sense. 4 different kingdoms. We are looking to resolve this problem from another angle, but require more time to finalize the solution. So what I believe they want to say that they want to sort this with a different angle is, 1, you will be able to save up your troops. So for example, if your KvK starts with Osiris League, or let's say Osiris League started, and you are about to engage in a big fight in your KvK, I would presume that you will be able to save up your troops, like have a copy of your troops, and that will be your Osiris League troops. Now the problem is, if you train over that number, if it's gonna add up, or if you lose the number, it will not go under, so you're gonna have that amount of troops for Osiris League. Or the second option, they might just go like the Osiris Invitational and just give everyone everything to make it even more entertaining and exciting. But I don't think they want to do that, because in the end, people spend a lot in this game. So the pay to win element needs to be somewhere in there. Equipment loadout is a great feature, but if the gear is currently equipped to another commander, then you have to remove everything before you can re-equip, which is annoying. This issue has come to our attention, and we will be optimizing this feature in the latest update. Let's see how much they will mess things up. Could you add more ways for us to obtain skill reset items? We have organized some new ways to get the skill reset items. Well, you have the Champions of Olympia. It was that small quest. And probably they're gonna figure out a couple more ways. Added in some shops. Ceroli shop. You can buy one every time Ceroli comes around or something like that. Are we going to see holiday events with all new gameplay and content? We are currently looking at some new and improved holiday events with a more festive spirit. That's nice. Which we should be able to present in the next few months. So not the next event, probably the one after that. Because if they said few months, because we are expecting one in about a month or a couple of weeks. So an update should come soon. Tier 5 units healing is too expensive. We added crystal technology in Season of Conquest, which can decrease the healing cost for Tier 5 units. We are also looking at this issue in other ways, but we are very careful when it comes to changing resource cost, and all such changes will need to go through a period of testing and analysis. I definitely agree with them. I mean, this is a very delicate subject, because they started for a couple of years with the same healing cost. So if they really want to touch the healing cost, like the overall healing cost, that's a lot of testing and analysis. And I don't think they want to reduce that right now. It would increase the amount of battling that is happening. That's for sure. But I think it would just hurt the free-to-play mostly. So I'm not sure if it's... This is just, staggering. Something like that. They're not going to do anything. In addition, we would like to share a couple of things that the team has been focused on a lot recently. We've been getting a lot of suggestions for players in regards to the equipment system, which we are using to make some improvements that are still currently under review. We hope the modified equipment system will be able to enhance the rock experience, and look forward to informing governors of these changes as soon as they are confirmed. So basically they didn't say anything. They just get a lot of feedback regarding the equipment, and they are looking to make improvements, which are still currently under review. So it's not sure that they will go through. So nothing might just happen. They just have to put something over there. Who knows? The way we design KvK is one of our most important tasks, and we are constantly looking at it. We will be releasing some new content in this spirit in the next few months, which will play differently to the current Season of Conquest. Why is that differently? So, from what I'm getting, they are talking about a new KvK that will be in the Season of Conquest, but just differently than the current KvKs that we have right now. For instance, we're exploring some all new terrain and mechanics to add to the newest Season of Conquest 20. Oh boy, I think they are talking about the naval battles, the ships, I think that's what they're talking about, because they mentioned when they had the sea battles. So they're gonna make an entire KvK based on sea battles. Oh wow. Well, that's great news, I guess. Right? I mean, that's definitely something new for everyone. Ahoy! We're gonna be pirates. That's it. Piracy is in the air. Admiral E would be OP there. I'm not sure how exactly it will work, but I don't see anything other new. Like, that would be a different mechanic, because it says over here, for instance, we are exploring some all new terrain and mechanics, and obviously that's sea battles. I mean, sea battles is new terrain and new mechanics. YSS will be OP there. Why? Just because he was a naval commander in his history? It can be heal bonus for field fight. Well, they mentioned about sea battles, and they haven't mentioned anything since. That was a while back when they introduced the Vikings. No, when they introduced the Champions of Olympia, they mentioned about sea battles. So it 100% needs to be about the sea battles. Captain Jack Sparrow on duty. Aye aye, Commander. Or African civilization? Well, that's not new mechanics. If you want talent tree, just go ahead on my Discord. You have all the talents on my Discord. You see the Nightbot is posting the Discord link, so please follow the link to my Discord and you have all the talents there. The best solution for Osiris League, in my opinion, is to make it like the Expedition. All troops you ever trained, you have available. Holy moly, scrappy Roman. That's a very nice deal about it. But to be honest, you imagine how many troops some people will have? I mean, I agree with you. That's a very nice solution. You should definitely put it in the suggestions on the Rock Discord. I would upvote that solution. New mechanics for Mehmed II, Lord of Land and Sea. In real life, YSS was god of the sea battle fights. Well, I totally agree, but this is not real life. This is, you know, a game. This has been another face-to-face with the devs. If you have any other suggestions related to the topic we discussed today, we're welcome to our governments to let us know. Community services. Thank you again for supporting Rise of Kingdoms. We hope you enjoy the game. Yes, we are. It's just that there's not a whole lot of topics that they covered, or not very important ones. The equipment is nice, the T5 healing, they had to say something about it. Not... Could have been better, I guess. Better topics to cover. But I'm guessing that there's no reason to go to some topics, I believe. Anyways, this new one, the second thing from the addition, I like this. When they introduce new stuff, new KvK maps, new mechanics, new ways to battle, new terrains, I like that. That's nice. And when they mention about the events, that they want to introduce, you know, new ways so you can feel like a more festive spirit. This is the part that I like as well, and I hope this is gonna feel it, like, you know, you're really gonna feel it. But I'm just guessing that every 2 months they introduce an event. I think that's very hard for them to plan so much ahead, to create so much ahead, to make, you know, unique events for every 2 months. That's a lot. It's a lot to take. But it would be nice if they can do it. I mean, probably would all agree. We are in 1846. They have 12 billion alliances. Wow, that's crazy. A lot of power. Doing kill event and watching the stream. Catalonia, how are you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream. New mechanics for Mehmed II. Might not happen. Maybe we're gonna see pirates as barbarians in water instead of current barbarians. Dude, it would be funny if you get your march into a ship and then you start going on the sea and you start fighting other ships. I mean, it's a different mechanic, right? And you might get some bonuses depending on the ships that you have. It would be interesting, you know, something new, I guess. Will 829 and 855 have a chance versus Imperial Kingdoms? Well, this is their best chance to try to prove themselves. and gain some good reputation, I guess. Imagine if they managed to beat some of the Imperiums. People will definitely want to go there, right? 1916 also has 4 big alliances. Just stay in a kingdom when you enjoy the most. Victory W, that's a very nice advice. If you enjoy a kingdom, definitely want to stay there. Or if you're not really happy with your kingdom, then just don't stay there. Just go to a kingdom you enjoy. Imagine full proc legendary items equipped Attila sink in water and totally disappear. No, I think he will just get a sad face going back. Don't forget to bet this week. Thought Slayer, I will not, but I'm gonna bet tomorrow. And I'm gonna live stream as well. Zizu Rules. Salute. Any news about our KvK? About your KvK is free for all, Cataloni. There's no 2 versus 2, it's just free for all. Each kingdom will work for its own rewards. I mean, each kingdom, each camp. I will just get knocked over the ship and drown. My troops can't swim. There's gonna be a lot of funny things if they're gonna introduce sea battles, that's for sure. 1855 is a very strong kingdom. They don't miss much to Imperium themselves, I guess. Well, they definitely are. If they are in this KvK, I think Knight 16 and Watercamp can ally with each other. Itaki, I think you think too much. We have leadership that already, you know, and diplomacy teams that they already thought about it. And it's free for all. I'm not sure why people always think that you need allies. Why do you always think like that? Why can't a camp prove themselves how worthy they are in a KvK? In a free-for-all. Will be interesting to see, or of course. And basically, just to put it out there, any type of KvK is free-for-all. Like any heroic anthem, KvK 1, KvK 2, Strife of the 8. It is free-for-all, just people make allies because it's easier to play the game. So Sipto, thank you very much. I think you think too much. You're not. I definitely think too much. That's for sure. Will you be streaming fights live? Of course I will. Too many chefs in the kitchen. Yes, we need more kitchen porters. Not that many chefs. By the way, 1846 is mostly killing Marauders with farm accounts, and even after training stage pre-KvK doesn't reflect how the kingdom will perform. Well, of course, nobody is judging by the Marauders. I mean, there's a lot of spenders in 14-15 that don't kill Marauders. Like, do you think someone like Aaron or Sadani or Farouk that buys daily gold chest in the Alliance will spend time killing Marauders? I mean, those people have businesses to run, and probably a lot more people, even David, or who knows, Mr. Boo as well. People don't have time to spend and kill Marauders like Neo and some others do. They're gonna reflect on the training stage and on the field fighting with their activity and their equipment and their marches and their crystal tech and the amount of troops they can spend. That's where they will reflect. So it makes sense that all kingdoms have that. I mean, Imperium kingdoms in general have that. And stronger kingdoms as well. If you have any new ideas regarding new KvK, you should suggest it to right now, because its mechanics still under progress. fastest way to complete military research is by using gem buying speed ups at VIP shop every 7 days. Well, team, it depends what is your plan, because for example, VIP is very important for your commanders. It's not just your tech. It's very complicated how you should spend your gems, and it depends if you're also spending as well or not. Roland, how do you think FFA is gonna go? If one kingdom is losing on one side, do you think they will get crushed from both sides, or will be other kingdoms try to keep the balance? Well, it's very simple. If one kingdom attacks another kingdom, then you take advantage of one of them, right? And same does the 4 kingdom. Will take advantage wherever is profitable for that, because you need to think for yourself. Each camp needs to think for itself what is best in the situation. So you have people looking at the map, or you're looking at the map, or you know when the action is happening, and you just act accordingly what is best in your interest, because you want to win as a camp, right? So it makes sense that most camps can be in a 1 versus 2 situation. Are you going to max Chandra? I'm not sure if I managed to max Chandra this KvK. Hey Ronnie, I'm going to KvK too soon. You have max YG and 5511 Charles. You have enough sculptures to max Charles. Don't max Charles. Just wait for Alexander and go for Alexander. Charles Marauder drops from gold keys and daily special offers. Ronnie, what about if tomorrow Aaron buy Lilith and make the 3 Imperium insane camp to all fighters start? I think you think too much, Killer. That's what I think. I don't think there is a player in this game that has the money to buy Lilith. People say that because probably they spend a lot of money in the game, but you have to understand that some people earn a lot of money monthly, and for them it's no difference if they spend, I don't know, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, 60,000 a month into the game, or how much they spend a month into the game. It doesn't make a big difference for them because they get monthly income, but it doesn't mean that they have the large sum to just drop it in a go and just buy a company just like that. I just don't think that there is anyone. You probably need to be a billionaire, not a millionaire, a billionaire, to afford to buy Lilith. Are you going to be rally leader? Maybe. I plan to do archers. I plan to specialize on doing archer rallies. Does 5551 Richard is useful? Yes, of course. KvK 1, 2, and 3, very, very useful. But once you get into Season of Conquest, you want to have max legendary. Roman, I didn't say that Lilith worth billions. I said that if you have to buy Lilith, you need to be a billionaire. I didn't say that they worth that much, like the game is worth that much. I'm just saying that you can't be a, having a couple of millions and you want to go buy a company like Lilith. Well, why would they want to sell? It's a growing company. And listen, when Lilith is gonna start selling, is the moment they become how is it called? I'm not sure. I'm not so good with these terms. Well, they can have stocks on the market. So they can, when the company reaches that point, and they can put stocks on the market, so people can buy stocks. That's when they're gonna sell. That's what they will sell. 100%. So it's very smart from them not trying to sell now. Because it's a growing, Lilith is still growing. It's not just Rise of Kingdoms, they have a lot of games. What if 1846 and 1916 decide not to go in Kingsland and fight in Zone 6 till the end? Well, they'll be very brave of them. Ronnie, what pairings will you use in your Alt in Ruins? I will try Sardine with Aethelflaed and probably Alex with YSG. Roman, you're saying that they worth 5 billion? No, get out of here, man. You have no idea what $5 billion is. Ronnie, what commander are you working on right now? Nebuchadnezzar. I want Nebuchadnezzar. And after Nebuchadnezzar, I want Chandragupta, and then Theodora, and then Yadwiga. That's my order. Because I'm Maxi, I need Nebu next, and then Chandragupta. That's my go-to. Buying a company is not that easy. First, they are a Chinese company which has special difficulties to buy as a foreigner, and they are not making money only by selling bundles. You should also consider the personal data trades. That's true. Guan Max with Alex Max. Yes, that's a very nice pair. I would definitely go for Guan and Alex Max. 5511 Leo in for open field. What is better? What is better for the march, or what is better for the murder ball or for your teammates? Because Alex is much better for the debuffs. But Leo can keep your Guan march for longer on the field. So it's all a difference, like what do you really want the march for? Just to perform better on its own, or the benefits of the march? So I hope that makes sense. So you can choose your decision wisely. Are you planning on maxing your crystal tech? Yes, I am planning to maxing my crystal tech. If that's gonna happen or not, I'm not sure, but I'm planning to. Ronnie, we are cornered kingdom and locked in zone 4 by 2 versus 1 situation. What is the best move to enter zone 5? Wait for your allies, Melvin. If you guys cannot break out by yourself, just wait for your allies. I like Sansu Leo pair. Linar Z says that Sansu and Leonidas pair, it's very solid pair. And very slow. You forgot to mention that. A one-way trip. Are you going to reach 10 billion kill points this KvK? That's my goal. Not just 10 billion kill points, but to reach 1 billion kills. I want the achievement. Where is it? The Vanquisher? Yes. This is how many kills I got. 738 million kills. So I want to reach 1 billiones. There's 262 million kills that I need to do this KvK. Kill me now. How much you have to spend for a max tech? People say that if you want to go from the start to the end is 2500, and if you want to do it the cheaper way it's less by a couple of hundreds. I'm not sure. I think they are talking about the Mountain Warfare bundles, because if you buy everything you will be able to max it after the level 6 until the level 7 opens, if you buy everything every day that is related to crystals. But if you just want to go the cheaper way, you'll be able to do it with the Mounted Warfare and a couple of the daily bundles. It's 1,500 USD to max. Well, that's what people say, but... And there was... Listen, hold on. You're saying 1,500. Last KvK, that's what people said, that you need 2,500. And I needed around 4K to max it, last KvK. So I'm not really taking by what people said. You know, when you really max it and you put it on the paper, then you know exactly. And Aaron, who bought everything from the start to the end, he spent 4,400. I just waited a little bit more for a pass to open, and I didn't just went with the dailies. So that's how much you had to spend last KvK. It was 4,400 in reality. So when people say 1,500, I think they're just generalizing things. So until I see it myself, how much I will spend, I'm not gonna say 1,500. I heard about 2,500 and I believe that. 1,500? No. That's with some free-to-play bar forts and bastion quests. Oh, everyone does the bastion quests. Guan with Richard is best. Can test for me, please? No, thank you. I'm not testing Guan and Richard. Debunk Gaming, if you want to try that yourself, then yes. I don't even have a max Richard. Last KvK, yeah, that was a lot. That was a big hole in the budget. Kahar whistles moves to the next KvK. No, you should use them. They don't move. If you don't use them, then you lose them. How much we need to spend for max KvK tech? People say various numbers. I would say that you should be prepared if you really want to max tech around 2,500. Guan and Richard are the best to fill your hospital. Dragon Lancer. Is the game working in India currently? I think people use VPN or something like that. Or they use VPN, they change their country on Google Play or something like that. Oh no, that's for spending. I think you just need VPN if you want to play. If you just want to play. What do you prefer, Heroic Anthem or Strife of the Eight? Heroic Anthem. I'm hopeful I can max tech by patch 7 opening for under 2K, but I'm very active. I would hope the same. I mean, I wouldn't say no, spending less for the tech. But I just want to be prepared. Best ally in KvK is your bank. Make sure they're on your side. Flash Gaming killed it. You spend less than 1,000 on Crystal and Max Tech. Well, that's good for you. Free to play, we can play Rock in India without VPN. Oh. They can play, but they will be 100% free to play. Okay. Will you max Chandra to rally? I'm gonna max Archers to rally. I'm almost max Heroic Anthem tech. Just need a 7th March, but really didn't count how much I paid. Just don't look. Listen, if you got this far, just don't look. It's better if you don't know. As long as you can still pay for your groceries, that's good. I just don't, that's that's how I do it. I just don't look. As long as the car still works, that's good. Make a content. How much we need to spend for KvK tech? I think I will get a lot of dislikes on that kind of video. Not sure I'm really into that kind of video. But I will figure something out once we get in KvK with the new tech. Because I need to update from the previous video to the new... From the previous tech to the new tech. You have 7 marches now, but the problem is I lost 4 million troops and I'm short. Oh, yeah, that's a big problem about 7 marches. Because that's literally 3 million T5s that you can field. And 3 million T5s, that's a lot of troops. My Alex is 5551 and Charles is 5513. Should I put them together? You can, but I would prefer Alex and Santu for more damage. Martel and John, not so much into Martel and John. I would like to put more skill damage on the field, do some damage. You know, with Martel and John, you're not gonna do any damage. But for buffing purposes, yes, Charles, Martel and John can work. And Alex and Santu was a nice pair for me in KvK too. Should a low spender buy legendary blueprint from VIP shop after they achieve VIP 14? No, I wouldn't do that. I would rather spend gems on gem events where you can get blueprints. Don't buy the blueprints from the VIP shop. Did you ever buy arrows of resistance using gems? I did on this account. You can farm them. You don't need to rush those. But I had to buy about 4,000 arrows because you need 5,000 arrows for the last tower, the last level of on tower, and I bought 4,000 on this account. But in general, if you kill barbs, you're gonna make enough. Look how much I have now. Look how many arrows of resistance. Where is it? Where are they? 132,000. So no need to rush on those. But the Books of Covenant, that's very possible you will spend some for those. Okay, that was a game crash. Blue stack failed. Please suggest me what I need to do with my Ethelfled to make her strong. You're free to play and you want to know what commander you need to use with her. Well, it all depends on the other commanders that you have, but usually I put her second to someone. I don't usually use Ethelfled first, so I do most of the times I do Sardin and Ethelfled Ahmad. That's the best way I found her to not be a target and useful. Charles and Ethelfled, it's okay, but not very good. You know, if you get to Trajan, if you do Trajan and Ethelfled, that's also really good, but that's very late game. So for early game, it's kind of Saladin. Or if you want to do an Alex and Ethelfled, but you have Sansu, which will perform much better. So it's very hard to integrate her. That was the only way I could have used her with Saladin and Ethelfled. Books of Covenant, there will be spend gems. Yes, of course, on those you... Even if you want it or not, you will spend gems on those. Richard Ethelfled, super pair, super synergy. Yes. Like Ayade said over there, that's very true as well. I forgot about that. I just don't have Richard in my mind. I'm sorry. Richard is not on my mind. You use Sansu YSG? That's also a good combination. Kind of a glass cannon, but good. Can you show your barb grind marches, the one you're using currently? Usually when I grind barbs, I put marches or commanders that I level up. But these commanders, they are all leveled up. So the reason some of these ones are second is because of the healing option they can provide. Pelagius has instant healing, Double C has instant healing, John of Arc has instant healing. And what do I call instant healing is that 10% chance. You know, John of Arc has 10% chance, Frederick has the 10% chance, and Lohar just heals ridiculously large amount when the battle is finished. He doesn't need the instant. But when you just kill barbs for a shorter amount of time, I put commanders that I level up. I don't mind if I have to refresh the march. Right now on the Marauders, I just don't want to refresh the marches, so I want to make sure they just last there for a very long time. Because that's the best way how you can benefit a lot from the Marauders or Barbarians, is when you don't waste the experience that you get from them. So you level up commanders that you need to level up. That's why I got so many commanders at level 60, and I got enough experience for 18 max legendaries. So if I would have the stars, I could bring 18 max legendaries to level 60 right now. That's how much experience I saved up. You see, all these commanders are 60. 60, 60. Because I always put them second to my peacekeeping commanders. You see, if I click plus, millions, hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands of experience. So quite a lot of experience. What talent tree can you recommend for Aethelflaed as secondary? Second in command talents don't have any effect on the field, so you can have whichever you like. Talents only work from the primary commander. And for more information about the talents, you can join my Discord. You'll have them on the left side per commander. You'll find all the talents. Or you can obviously check the videos for the relevant commander. Ronnie max Charlemagne. Scene 00. Why would I max Charlemagne, bro? You have a friend named Richard. He must be from England. Harold is 59. Yes, I know. The big bonzo is 59. Do you still need to expertise 5155 Guan Yu? It all depends if you plan to rally with him. That's one. Two, if you plan to build a coin for your Guan. And three is how much do you want your Guan to progress in Sunset Canyon? It might sound crazy, but yes, that's very true. Like how much you want to progress in Sunset Canyon. And that can answer you if you need to max him or not. Because the speed departure help you a lot in the Sunset Canyon. So you can start silencing your opponents as fast as possible, so you can start generating rage. And then if you rally, you need the second skill because it's rally oriented. And if you build a coin, then you need the expertise because it will trigger you more skill damage. For the memes. Should I max Charlemagne and just do a video title? Charlemagne, best talents and pairing. Oh my god, Charlemagne is the best. Charlemagne, the most crazy commander in Rise of Kingdom. Charlemagne, must have commander. Charlemagne beating the most meta pairs in Rock. Is that what you want me to do? Just so you can laugh about. You want to see kingdom rankings? $500 million, 1916 going heavy, and 343 for us. Hey Ronnie, I'm Romanian as you, and I have a question for you. You have Silent Trial, the Lens Amulet, and Stratagems. What is the pair from these three for Canyon? The Lane Amulet and Stratagems for Sunset Canyon. Did you know that Matilda Joan did better for me than 5511 Constantine John? Lies. I don't believe that. Are you fighting 2 million power teams? Your mailbox is overflowing. Thank you very much. Overflowing mailbox. Stop the mailman. Hey Legend, as a free-to-play in VIP 14, well, congratulations, as a free-to-play VIP 14, what do you think of spending gems to get mats in the VIP shop, or is it more worth it to go for Egg Event or Esmeralda? Definitely not Esmeralda. Mahavir, my advice regarding your gems is that you want to keep your VIP 15 in mind if you like fighting, like if you like a lot of fighting. VIP 15 is crazy good. There's no lie about it. But if you're not such a big fighter, like you know, can tell that by your dead troops, by your kill points and all that, you don't have to tell me, then you can go for the mats in the VIP shop, or spend on events and get blueprints that you don't have access to. Or for example, you might need a pair of gloves or a pair of boots, which you can only get them from these events. So you might want to save up gems and go for those events. Who should I pair with my 5513 Charles Martel? Richard 5511 and YSG. Complicated decision for Charles Martel. My advice would be that Richard and Charles Martel should be separated, not together, but in some situation you might just have to put them together. So it all depends how crazy your KvK is, but if you just use a Richard and a Charles Martel together, you're not doing much damage to your opponents, you're just tanking around, just, you know, moving around left and right. So you can put YSG a second to Charles Martel, you can put Sansu, you can put Aether Fled, even a 5511 Mehmed, Bjorn. Bjorn would be a really good second to Charles Martel as well. So a lot of combinations. Cheers from T4D on 1916. Wishing 1450 a good KvK. See you on the battlefield. Olodum, see you there, brother. I believe you, Linards. It's just hard for me to believe you. Thanks for the input, Legend. Long way to go to VIP 15 then. 1916, no. There's no allies in this KvK, it's free for all. Yo, Ronnie, please destroy Water Camp. It's my old kingdom. Gabriel, that's not nice to talk about other kingdoms like that. You had a bad experience? Keep it for yourself. Alright, y'all. 2 hours and 25 minutes in this live stream. I think I'm gonna end this live stream over here, and I'm gonna stream tomorrow as well, like I was mentioning, because it's the training day tomorrow, and it is on the same time with the Mightiest Governor. So there's definitely gonna be crazy training in the Mightiest Governor And not necessarily for the Mightiest Governor, but for the pre-KvK, because it's the training stage. Will Ronnie reach 200 million? It's one of my goals in Rock, by the way, to be a Kraken. I'm not sure I won't reach it now. I got plans for it. I know the way I can reach Kraken, so I have plans for it. I will reach Kraken at some point, don't worry about it, but it's not going to be in this Eve of the Crusade. That's for sure. These are the camps. 1916 with 1886. 1415 with 1910, 1846 with 1862, 1855 with 1829. Thank you all for tuning in for the live stream. Thank you very much for your donation. I really appreciate you all, and I'm not sure if there were any Streamlabs donation. If I hadn't done any, I do appreciate you as well. And I appreciate you all for being here with me. Thank you very much for your likes and for your support and all that. I hope you all have a very nice weekend ahead, and I'll see you all tomorrow on the live stream for the most crazy trainings in the Rock history for the Eve of the Crusade. See you tomorrow, and stay safe, my friends. Peace out.